take more shots. Say less. More? I'm taking too many. I'm taking too many, right?
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and C location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Sun fans, we've got a giveaway day on the way. Join us at our next home game and you'll receive your own Go the Gorilla Notepad. Don't forget to come out to the game with Saturday. What better way to pass the year than the pictures of your favorite mascots, Don Gorilla and the Suns Dancer. Make sure not to miss out on any future Suns home games. Stop by one of our ticket booths for more information. Single game and ticket packages for upcoming Suns games are never available. Visit us online or go to your nearest ticket booth.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Towns in at the 5, down low. Back to Booker. Richards with a screen, a leaner, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Durant against Brunson. And stolen by Brunson. And stolen by Booker. Richards, the pass to Durant. And it's New York with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Towns a screen on Beal. From deep, MP. New York again can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Hart pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP, that one's good.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Here's Richards. 19-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's MP. He's got 6.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Beal's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's MP. 15 in his last outing. To the right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Suns trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
They capping. How they ain't
Teammates
cash?
right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Booker can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 4. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year.
They said shoot
Create his
more.
own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Beal. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Shoot more.
Richards with it. Towns covering. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Bridges.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
MP, the pass to Hart. Back to MP. Pass to Brunson. MP with it. For 3, Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Suns trail by 4. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
First free throw is good.
Nah, we up. We still up. Whoa, they came back.
Substitution on the court.
And New York has possession. MP scanning the floor.
Set it or what?
Achua with a screen on Jones. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance.
Three-point field goal.
MP's got 9.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. And there's Miles McBride. Then it's MP. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Jones. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. Booker against MP. McBride passes to MP. 4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Three-point field goal.
MP's got 3 assists in the game. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Screen by Robinson. Snatched away. Right side Booker. Some room here for Beal. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find it.
Beal outside. Martin outside. Outside O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes.
MP outside. 1:51 left in the half. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. Now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
A different look for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for Plumlee, and it's Allen in for Beal. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. The long-range hit from MP.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. No good on the three. Suns trail by 4. For 3, Allen. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Allen's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, how about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
Pass to Brunson. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now Robinson. Back to MP. With his first shot attempt. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Up top, Booker. Brunson defending. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now Booker. He's got 11. Richards, pass to Durant. Martin outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York leading by 7. Outside Brunson. Over Booker. And it's New York scoring again.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Booker. Beal against Brunson. Martin outside. Will it go? Hart pulls it in.
talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Brunson. MP outside. Towns with the ball. Back to MP. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Durant with it. Now guarded by MP. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Richards nails the baby hook. Richards has gotten his first points in this one.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Bridges misses. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. 7-point differential. KD out here flexing on people.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Hart with a screen on Beal. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal right side. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And now just a 3-point Knick lead.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the refs. Well, Phoenix is shooting around 41%. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Daje in at the small forward position. From deep, MP. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Here's Booker. MP with the block. Over to the wing. Here's Daje. And again, New York with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Martin. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Getting it done inside, MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Suns trail by 10. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Allen. And the Knicks making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Josh Hart.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
MP, the pass to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Beal. Here's MP. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Here's Booker. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. New York leading by 8. Bridges with it. Martin picks him up. Pass to MP. A bit under 3.5 minutes had passed here in the fourth. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And the free throw, no good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
Booker's shot is good.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Hart, and stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. It's rebounded by New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. MP against Beal.
Got it.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Launches a 3. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Jacks up a 3. Oh, MP with a block.
Great understanding by MP. Knew what position to be in.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Double. Double. Go ahead and double in there, right?
MP, question is
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
Who's OG and next man up.
You know, at this level, it's next man up. You know, those guys, they're great players and very important for us in the long run. But, you know, our mentality is whoever plays, got to perform. And we did that tonight. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Keep it up, MP.
Way to boost team morale. Well played, MP.
Well, who are you, Jenna? Get out of here, Jenna. Hey. Yeah. Who you, right? Yeah. I need.
Great win tonight, MP.
The Jazz.
No excuses tonight.
Yeah.
I know you didn't go out last night. MP, you're about to go off.
I believe push. MP. MP.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. The National Basketball Association and the Utah Jazz are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing optics, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Well, folks, be here for our blanket giveaway day and get a free Jazz Fleece blanket.
Make sure not to miss out on any upcoming Jazz home game. Stop by the nearest ticket booth or head to our website. Get yours today.
Fans, be here for mascot making. All fans in attendance will receive a poster.
Oh, say does.
And hello again, everyone.
Welcome
to our Saturday afternoon bandstand coming into tonight. Both of these teams are struggling to stay healthy. You can really feel for them and how they've had to navigate this.
Yeah, Kevin, it's difficult. Look, you hear the term all the time, next man up. That all depends on who you're replacing. The great players in this league, there's no next man up at their level. For the short term, you can get by, but in the long term, while others may have a chance to step up and make a name for themselves, from a team standpoint, it's going to be tough.
It is challenging for sure. And now the New York Knicks starters. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brunson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Towns kicks to Hart. Clock is at 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Towns.
Hey. Yeah.
MP with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Towns a screen on Markkanen. Here's MP. And Brunson has it in the corner.
Hit it.
Here's the 3. Kessler with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Good.
You got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz thinks he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Out to Clarkson.
Help. You can't leave him like this.
3-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball.
New York moving it around. To Brunson.
Big body.
Big body. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining. He just had to answer that last shot.
Goodbye.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's George. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Markkanen. Following the three-pointer by MP. The tray. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And here's George. He has yet to score. Pass to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Clarkson outside. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Clarkson's got 6 points. Now Hart. Back to MP. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another miss by MP. Jazz trail by 4. Now Clarkson, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. MP outside. Takes the three. Another miss by MP.
Stop saying that, only missed one.
New York ahead, leading by 4.
Another miss. No.
Checked in for the Knicks. Utah calls timeout, and as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is, and every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
We've got a chance to check up on Walker Kessler's status. David, what do you have?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back.
And New York, looking at who they got. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Achilles out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's MP in at the point.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Filipowski.
Substitution on the court.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. Here's Collier, covered by MP. And it's Collier missing. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Nobody near George. Off target from three-point range. And so, MP will bring it up for the Knicks. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Pass to Hendricks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
There's a screen by Robinson. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
George passes to Clarkson. Back to George. From the arc. They get the rebound. From deep. No good. Shot missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
MP looking around. Robinson for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Knicks. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll return shortly.
1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. That shouldn't be loose.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality.
And now moving on to it. That'll do it for our show today.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Showing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Filipowski's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's George in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, Coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
George against MP. Larkin in a screen on MP. And George gets it to go. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
MP kicks to Brunson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. George against Brunson. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his sixth rebound on the night. Here's Hart. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Utah trailing here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his seventh rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Brunson outside. And that one is off. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Pass to Filipowski. Now Clarkson, covered by MP. Clarkson, yes it is, or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Brunson with it, inside. Bank shot, no good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. MP against Clarkson. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end.
The Jazz.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Collier trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Miles McBride. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then it's MP. And it's Kolek in at the 2 to the left side wing. MP outside to the middle. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. And finished off by Martin.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Utah shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. And finished off by Martin. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pass to Kolek. Back to MP. left of the wing. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Collier. Lays it up off the glass. Collier's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint.
Like skates, bro.
Needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So Utah ends up going with the new coach.
Thank you, big body boy.
MP outside. Start with the screen for MP. This one for 3. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
George passes to Clarkson. On the wing, Markkanen. Defended by Bridges. Here's Filipowski. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Clarkson. Rebounded by Hart.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
MP outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
And a wide open look for MP. That 3 off the mark.
That's crazy. I'm off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach. Here's a guy who's been in the league a long time. Clarkson knows how to get it done when it matters.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. MP outside. Hart with the screen for MP. Pass to Hart. And here's the whistle for the
shooting.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Clarkson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, big plays can come from anywhere. Clarkson steps up when they need it most.
A 3 from MP. Kessler with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Filipowski and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he does get the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to Brunson. MP outside. Back to Brunson. A 3 ball. Places one from 3.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team, and he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
So check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that
We're going to
guy.
lose, we're going to lose by me,
New
right?
York with the ball. They lead by 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The line for the Knicks, Hamilton.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
The Jazz called timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move
No
quick.
threes.
Yeah, this one isn't
You
over,
got to do a layup,
but they
though.
can't afford to waste any time now.
Here's Clarkson. Can't cash in. From deep, George. No good from three-point territory. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan.
Double.
That's what I'm talking about.
Threes, bro. I need threes. What I need threes. If I get this.
thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick the best one.
That PJ Tucker? What the heck? It is PJ.